Global markets have been on an absolute roller coaster ride over the past week, and it's far from over. But how does that affect you? Well, tariffs are more than a Wall Street problem. Behind these big market sell-offs is a fear of recession. And that's something that hits everyone, from businesses to workers to consumers. Chances are you fit into at least one of those categories. Tariffs are taxes on imports. They make it more expensive for businesses to get the goods that they need. As a result, companies typically raise prices, meaning that you're likely to pay more for some products, and not just in the US, but around the world. When costs rise, households often stop spending. That means that businesses then have to cut their own costs, and that can lead to job losses across industries, whether it's, say, auto workers in Germany, citrus growers in South Africa, or even textile factory workers in Cambodia. Rising unemployment and struggling businesses then hit economies hard. Governments will be receiving less tax revenues, but at the same time, they'll have to pay more in services like unemployment support. In turn, they may have to raise their taxes and even cut some of their services. And that affects us all. And that's why it's really low-income households and regions that are set to suffer the most under these tariffs. In fact, many of the highest rates for the new tariffs, which Trump has now paused for 90 days, target developing countries in Asia, which have only increased their trade with the US in recent years. Take Vietnam, for example, where 12% of that country's economy is based on trade with the US. US investment bank JP Morgan recently raised the likelihood of a global recession from 40% to 60%. And if there is a global recession, it would hit everyone, except maybe those penguins on that island that Trump tariffed.